8 o'clock on this Tuesday morning, August 18th. Thank you for joining us on ARC Rochester. I'm Abby Fridman.
And I'm Dan Schrack. We've got a lot coming your way this Tuesday morning, but first, a look at some of the news you need to know.
Stephanie Joseph is live in the newsroom with some of our headlines this morning. Steph?
Hey there, guys. Good morning. We do begin with jury selection set to start today in the trial of two brothers accused in the torture and murder of an Irondequoit family of four. Luis Francisco Soriano and Julio Cesar Pimentel Soriano are accused of killing their cousin, Fraime Ubaldo, his girlfriend, and the couple's two young children in their Knapp Avenue home back in 2024. Both men will be tried together, but there will be separate juries in the same courtroom because one witness only pertains to one of the suspects. Jury selection will begin today for Julio, followed by the same process for Luis on Thursday. Rochester police are looking for whoever pulled the trigger in the shooting that sent a man to the hospital. It happened around 7 last night on Arbutus Street on the city's northeast side. Police say a 60-year-old man was shot in the upper body but is expected to be okay. Anyone with information should call 911. An investigation continues this morning after a nursing home resident fell from a third-story window. Police say a man in his 60s fell to his death early yesterday from a third-floor window at the Waterview Heights complex in Charlotte. Rochester police tell us the incident does not appear to be criminal in nature, but it comes amid ongoing problems for the troubled facility, including a closure order and hefty fines. And we do want to give a heads up to our viewers about planned transmitter maintenance work affecting our signal. Later today, 13 WHAM and Fox Rochester will be off air for viewers who use an antenna to tune in. The work is expected to take place from 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. and then again from 1 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. And that's what you need to know.
All right, Steph, thank you.
We appreciate it. Now let's get a look at what we have brewing for the next count them, 2 hours. Starting with a safety reminder as students get ready to head back to school. For this morning's Crime Stoppers, Irondequoit police are stopping by with more on pedestrian safety, e-bikes, and what kids and drivers need to know before the first bell.
Then we are getting an update on Rochester's emergency veterinary services. They're struggling to keep up with the demand. 13 WHAM's Natalie Calzatoni will join us for this morning's reporter recap, and she's going to share her personal experience that she had over the weekend.
Oh, very interesting. And later, back to school season can get pretty expensive. But one local event is helping families get ready for free. We are looking ahead to the 6th annual Back to School book bag giveaway coming to Loretta Scott Middle School this weekend, providing families with school supplies, haircuts, nails, food, you name it, they've got it.
But before all of that, let's talk about the forecast on this Tuesday morning. A busy morning here, but pretty quiet over there in the Weather Center. Sunny day, slight chance of showers later on tonight. Meteorologist Marty Snyder is tracking it out for us right now. Marty?
Yeah, overall, some pretty good news for us today. The best part of the news is the humidity is down a lot compared to yesterday. Yesterday at the start of the day, we're seeing dew points that were really not too far from 70. Now we're down a little closer to 60, so that's a big change for that category. So you can notice that when you step outside. 61 for the current air temperature, and you can see a few clouds passing through. I think that'll be the theme today, where we see some cloud cover at times, but still a fair amount of sunshine. Many places have risen back into the 60s right now, and we should continue to build pretty well throughout the day, putting us up to pretty close to average for this time of year, near 80 for a high, down to 62 tonight, mainly dry for a lot of the night. By early tomorrow morning, by sunrise, that'll be our next chance of seeing at least a little more rain begin to build in, and could see a couple showers here and there tomorrow. Not a straight through the day rain, but still had chances there for a few showers. And then temperatures into Thursday and Friday, mainly well into the 70s, maybe a little closer to 80 into Saturday. That risk of rain does come back into the picture to at least a certain extent by later Saturday and Sunday. But in general, just many temperatures very close to the averages for this time of year, and at least some sunshine at times during the day today, which is always nice to see.
We do like that sunshine.
Yeah, kind of boosts the spirits, right?
It really does. It really does. All right, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Hey, let's go off the top and start with some of the things that have piqued our interest. I will kick things off this morning. For my off the top this Tuesday, I want to give you a story I think is a pretty good reminder that there are still a lot of people out there willing to go out of their way and help somebody even when they don't know them. And when I say out of their way, I mean mean they took an entire train car out of service just to help one person. So this starts with a woman named Julie, who was riding a New Jersey Transit train nearly a month ago when she went to the bathroom to wash her hands. Julie says she was drying her hands. She was using toilet paper, by the by, going finger by finger, crumpled up that paper and then dropped it in the toilet, flushed, and went back to her seat.
Oh my God, no.
That's when she looked down and realized her wedding band was gone. And this wasn't just any ring. This band dates back to 1905. Julie and her husband found it in an antique shop, and after buying it, they discovered initials engraved inside just so happened to match the nicknames they use for one another. I know, it's wild. So 121 years after that ring was made, it somehow ended up with exactly the right couple. And now Julie was pretty sure she had flushed that ring down a train toilet. So she reported it to New Jersey Transit, hoping for the best, but understanding, look, there's a very good chance she was never going to see that ring again. However, the people at New Jersey Transit got the job done. They figured out which train car Julie had been riding in. They took that car out of service, brought it into the shop. They then put that train on jacks and removed the toilet holding tank and sent the entire tank to a treatment facility so they could actually search through it. I want to point out, yeah, Mark's making noises, that somebody actually had to volunteer for the search and recovery part of this story. But when workers opened the tank, apparently, there it was, the 121-year-old wedding band sitting right on top. Julie recently had the chance to meet some of the people that helped find that ring and got it back to her nearly a month after she thought it was gone forever. I got to tell you, these are good people. They are good people. They could have taken the lost ring report, said they would keep an eye out for it, never given it a second thought. Instead, a group of people heard that something mattered to a complete stranger, and they decided that made it worth their time. They stopped a train car, lifted it off the ground, took apart a toilet system, and found this ring. So remember, this morning, when it can sometimes feel like nobody has time for anybody else, this is just a nice little reminder. Sometimes people really do show up for one another, and every once in a while, something you thought was gone for good finds its way back home.
Wow, what incredibly kind people.
I love this.
Yes.
Love this. Also, in the tri-state area, recently, I believe it was last week, that it was reported someone else threw two wedding rings away in their garbage at home in New York. They reached out to, I don't know, whomever's in charge of the trash, and they ended up going to the dump.
How?
Searching through the bags.
How do you even find that?
And they found the rings for this person. They found the two antique rings.
That is incredible.
They found them.
That's amazing.
In piles of garbage. Crazy stuff.
It is crazy.
Listen, I think when people go above and beyond like that, and you made that person's year. You made their year.
I mean, how many people can honestly say that they've had a complete and total stranger sacrifice that much for them?
Yeah.
Or do a deed like that?
Yeah.
You know, at first, when you were saying what you were saying, I was like, not a chance.
Oh,
not a chance.
You thought she was going to have to?
No. I was thinking, yeah, I would not volunteer for that. But then I gave it some more thought. And, you know, my wedding ring and wedding band, they are my most prized possession.
Okay.
If I lost them, I would hope that somebody would do that for me. And thinking about that, I was like, you know what? If they needed somebody to do it, I would do it because it is that important.
You say, can I just have extra long gloves, please?
Well, I would get actually, I own a hazmat suit, but
okay.
I would get out.
I would get a
the
second
hazmat
one.
suit. Yeah, I mean, definitely.
Layer up.
And like 8 showers after.
Oh, easily. Easily.
But like, imagine how good she would feel.
Absolutely.
You know?
How do you clean the ring before you give it back? Because you got to clean the ring before you give it back.
It would have to be harsh chemicals.
Yeah, right?
Like
something that's going to hopefully not eat away at it.
I mean, what do you even...
I don't know.
I don't know either. It doesn't matter.
I'm thinking bleach. I would just bleach it.
I don't know if you can... Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Either way.
She got it back. It's 121 years old. It looks great. Yeah. Who cares?
And you know, how many times have you lost something and you've had to reach out to somebody for help finding it? I don't think I've ever had anybody actually come through for me. No,
I don't think anybody has ever. Well, that's a lie. Somebody has gone through the garbage for me once.
Okay.
But I don't know that I could get anyone to say, yes, I'm willing to look in the toilet tank.
Yeah. I would do it for you. I would.
Are you sure?
I would make fun of you for the rest of our lives.
Ashley just said bull.
No, I would do it.
Does it matter? Does it have to have a value on it? Does there have to be a cost to it? Or I dropped
like
something in there and I need it?
An emotional value. If you had I don't know, a picture of your grandma no, that's a bad example. But you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be expensive. It's something that's meaningful to you, and you were devastated, and you were like, Abby, help. And I have access to the toilet tank.
My phone's in the toilet.
Well, the phone can be replaced.
The photos on it might not be able to. I don't have iCloud backup.
You do.
Are you willing to dive for it?
Dive?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Get you the snorkel mask?
Not when you're making that face at me, all right? It'd have to be genuine.
Fair enough.
Yes,
Fair enough.
I would do it for you, though.
I think it's great. I love it. I'm glad Julie's got the ring back.
Yes.
And the marriage can last 121 years now.
And then be passed on to somebody else.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, we'll move along to mine. So I know the answer, but I'll ask you anyway. Is it too early to talk about Christmas?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all right. Well, we might not be ready, but Hallmark is gearing up, getting ready for their biggest time of the year. Let's just take a second.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about this, and then it's gonna be done and over, and we're gonna enjoy summer.
Yeah, and we're not gonna have to talk about this for another 6 months.
Yeah. All right. So Hallmark just released their list of merriest towns in America. They needed help picking the winner, and one of those, well, it's about an hour and a half west of Rochester. It could make for a nice, jolly day trip. Corning has been named a finalist, described as the place to be if Hallmark needed its next filming location. Now keep in mind, Buffalo was used as a Hallmark set not too long ago, shooting some scenes in the village of Lancaster, where I grew up, and East Aurora as well. But Corning definitely matches that aesthetic and the vibe of that cozy Christmas village. It has all the cute shops, the restaurants, the historic architecture. It makes it the picture-perfect idea. Specifically, the Market Street is the area of conversation here. It's known for its 4 seasonal celebrations that they have, but especially Christmas, when they celebrate the Parade of Lights. They bring Santa to Centerway Square, and they also have horse-drawn carriage rides down the streets. Really, all they need is a gingerbread house making contest, a female lead who leaves her job in the big city and falls in love with a rugged lumberjack who runs a Christmas tree farm. When it comes to the people there, Hallmark says it's perfect. It's a tight-knit community, friendly faces, and that kind of friendship you can only get by shoveling lots of snow from your neighbor's driveway when their car gets stuck. There are other towns on the list, but this is really the closest to us. And in my mind, it's a clear winner. You can vote until September 4th, and you can vote once per day with your email. If you have more than one email, you could vote more than once a day. There are other categories to win. There's community spirit, holiday traditions, neighborhood charm, and Goodwill. There's no prize, but you can definitely walk away with some serious bragging rights, right? Now, you worked near Corning.
Uh-huh.
Tell us a little bit about it. Tell me. Tell the people at home.
Where the Corning Museum of Glass
is.
It's where Corel is.
You've been on Market Street.
Yeah.
Would you concur?
Oh, yeah. Market Street's a gorgeous little place.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's like... it is something out of a movie. You know how a lot of towns and villages have that one street where you could shoot that movie?
Yeah.
That's what Market Street is for a lot of the southern tier, I would say, because there's just so much space there. Very nice. I think, though, Hallmark needs to put a twist on these movies.
I agree. Tell me more.
I feel as if we're telling the same story over and over again.
Well, yeah, that's why people like
with different characters, which is fine. But I think we need to flip-flop the roles.
Oh, they do.
I think this should be a guy in the big city goes back and meets a female lumberjack.
They might have one of those out there.
Do you think they do?
Listen, how many Hallmark movies are there?
I don't know. They could call it like
Hundreds.
Twisted Christmas or
Twist.
Uno Reverse Christmas. You know, just because
Yeah.
it's different.
Okay. A very different Christmas.
A very different I mean, there's probably one with that title already.
Her name is Christine Kringle.
Yes, Christine
Right.
Kringle, the lumber lady. Christine Kringle. And you have, what's his name? His name has got to be Jack. 'Cause
Yeah.
lumberjack.
Yeah. Or like Jack Frost.
Or like Jack Frost.
But like he's a little cold at first.
Yes. Well, he practices law. What kind?
course.
What kind of law?
Slip and fall cases.
Or is he a defense attorney?
No.
Slip and falls?
Yeah, we'll do slip and falls.
So he can work in this icy town.
Yes, he can.
He can get a
make
job
living.
there. He can easily. He doesn't even need to chase the ambulances. Just stand out front of the grocery store or the general store because it's a small town.
Right, yes.
Small town.
I thought you were going to say like a crazy ending to the Hallmark movie, you know?
Well, I think sure.
Like
How
well,
crazy?
My mind immediately went to like scary movies. So like I
Oh,
should be,
okay.
like-
Yeah, no. You got to keep it in the
I know.
holiday vein.
I know.
Holidays. How do
Halloween
you
is a
end
holiday.
it? How do you end it?
Yours?
Yeah, so boy meets girl, boy falls in love with girl, boy does something to drive girl away, boy needs to win girl back.
Yeah.
He wins her back, but
He plants her a Christmas tree farm that she can one day cut down.
doesn't she own one though?
Well, yeah, but
Already?
but maybe the problem in the story is that she's running out of Christmas trees.
Oh.
This is weird. This is getting really weird.
I like it.
Okay, well, thank you.
I like it. Do we have a shot? Would you watch that Hallmark
The
movie?
CEO of Hallmark is a huge fan of the show.
Listen, anybody would watch that. Anybody who watches Hallmark movies will watch any Hallmark movie.
They make you feel good, you know?
Yeah,
I'm good for usually like 2.
They make you feel something, that's for sure.
I think you need to leave the big city.
After the
Go
third or
off,
fourth, maybe
take
a little sick.
Take a little day trip to Corning, will
Take
you?
a little day trip to Corning.
Yeah. Go see what you can find.
Meet my lumber lady. Stick around. We've got a lot more to come here on Arc Rochester, including when we come back. We're checking in with Chris Lopez, who is live this morning, getting his thrift on ahead of the first day of school.
We're streaming on the 13 Wham YouTube channel at foxrochester.com. We'll be right back.
How come?
Mic check.
Mic check.
Just like dressing up. Does your school have a dress code? Nope. No? You
20 after 8 this Tuesday, back to school shopping is giving parents some serious sticker shock this year.
A new report finds families are facing an 11% jump in back to school costs this year. The National News Desk's Angela Brown has more.
A new survey finds that the 2026-27 school year will cost families at least $4,000. That is up 11%. But this story caught our attention because of a mom who went viral for spending over $2,000 on school supplies. Back to school is costing more, and parents are going viral sharing just how much they're spending.
My daughter starts school in about a week and a half, so back to school is done. Gave myself about a $2,000 budget.
A new analysis from the Century Foundation finds that the 2026-27 school year, a typical basket of school supplies costing 7.7% more. Lunchboxes are up nearly 27%, notebooks 23%. And notebook paper and tissues are each up 20%. But it's not just the basics that is driving up the bill. One survey found that 62% of parents K through 12 are spending more than they planned because of what their kids are asking for. Smart shopping expert Trey Bosch.
A recent PayPal study found that 60% of parents said that they're often paying more for things that they expected to because their kids are asking for very specific items. And this is being caused by social media. Kids are going on social media and they're seeing their favorite influencers with a cool pair of sneakers, that cool hoodie or a brand of jeans that they like, and then they're going to their parents and making those requests.
And that extra spending is forcing families to make trade-offs. A Deloitte survey found that half of parents are cutting back on other expenses to make room for back-to-school spending. In Washington, D.C., I'm Angela Brown.
And this morning, Chris Lopez is live at the Victor Goodwill thrifting for some back-to-school deals that don't break the bank. Hey there, Christopher.
Hey, good morning. We are talking about cell phone bans, man. I'm just kidding. Here chatting it up with the fellas. They are about to go back to school. For those tuning in now, I talked to you guys at 7:43. What are your names and where do you go to school?
My name is Mason. I go to school at East Rochester Bombers.
What about you, good sir? What's your name?
My name is Max, and I go to school at East Rochester Bombers.
Same school. I like it. Are you guys excited to go? Be very honest. Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. That was you're excited to go back to school?
I'm very excited.
How come though?
I'm excited to see my friends, and I'm excited to go back to math class.
Okay, math, really?
Yep.
All right. Oh, we'll talk to you about that off camera. What about you? You excited to go back to school?
Yes.
Really? How come?
Because I'm gonna see my friends again.
That's a good answer.
I haven't saw them in so long.
All right, that's a really good answer. Okay, let's get to what you guys are wearing. You, sir, have more of a preppy style, and I like it. I appreciate this style. Why do you like, and I asked you, is this more of a modeling outfit, or do you wear this day to day? And you said...
This is more of like a day-to-day thing.
Day-to-day. So you really dress like this with the loafers, the nice chinos, and the dress shirt?
Not really the loafers, but I would wear dress shirts most of the time, and sometimes I wear dress pants.
For an 8th grader, you got a lot of smooth fashion. What had you gravitate towards this style?
I just got used to it because my dad used to have me dress up on nice. Picture days and a whole bunch of other stuff, and I just loved it.
And you're into fashion, and you have a TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Shout your TikTok out.
Kurt Stash.
Okay, all right. You, sir, you shouldn't have a TikTok, so we'll stay away from that question. You are decked out in Nike. Do you like Nike? Is that why you gravitate towards it? Yeah?
Yes.
Are you an athlete? Yes. Okay, all right. What do you want to play in school?
Basketball.
Basketball? I like that. Give it up for the fellas. Thank you so much. Good luck in school. I will let you guys get out of here. It's a little too early for you guys. Good luck in the next few weeks. Sarah O'Brien, talking to you about saving some money and some of the programs that Goodwill has.
Absolutely. So at Goodwill, we say it's where your things start new lives. So when you donate and purchase at Goodwill, not only do you get a really great outfit or style for less, you're also supporting our community impact programs, including the Goodwill Learning Academy, which has helped adults get their high school diplomas. We've graduated 28 to date. Our Goodwill Vision Services, which help people who are blind or with low vision to be able to receive services and live independently in the community. Our 211 Lifeline, which has resources if you're housing insecure, if you're food insecure, all of the things you need to be able to find what tools and resources in the community for you. And last but not least, our 988 Suicide and Crisis Hotline for anyone who's dealing with any mental health or substance use disorder. that helps connect you to resources as well with trained crisis professionals.
Those are all fantastic programs that you guys have, and all of that money goes back into the community, which I love when they spend here at Goodwill.
Those fund those programs.
Yes, those fund those
Absolutely.
programs. You guys have an event coming up, though, relatively soon, right?
We do. Sustainability Under the Stars is a thrifted runway show. It's going to be at the Highline Rochester on Thursday, September 17th from 6 to 9 p.m. We're very proud to have 13 WHAM as our media sponsor for this year.
Nice plug.
And we are going to be featuring 5 designers who are going to have thrifted fashions or fashions that are upcycled from 75% of Goodwill items.
Okay.
So for more information, visit our website, goodwillfingerlakes.org.
Tickets available?
Tickets are available
Tickets
today.
are available.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely.
That sounds like a great time. I'm going to send it back to you guys in studio. We'll check back in with you in about 20 minutes here on ARC Rochester.
Sounds like a plan, Mr. Lopez. We appreciate it.
All right, don't go anywhere. When ARC Rochester returns, it's time for this morning's weather trivia.
Mark McLean is with us on the other side of the break. It's staticky.
Just powered it off.
He just turned it off.
Is your cord
He's gonna
loose?
turn it back on.
If this shakes?
It's back on now.
His screws are loose.
You got me now? Is it a bad wire?
Is it a bad wire?
You gonna talk? I'm out.
Can't
I
hear
need
you.
a new mic.
All right.
It's got to be a bad wire. It's a battery.
I don't understand what Terry is talking about.
Blue mic.
With
He texted me and said, Sam Carter shoveled your...
I don't know. All right, it's time for weather trivia.
Maybe?
It scares me when you talk like that.
Yeah.
Well, it's not weather trivia.
Okay.
No. No, it's literally not weather trivia.
Oh, did you do like garden trivia?
Your idea from yesterday.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Okay, but wait, what does that have to do with her off the top?
Well, that we'll get to after this.
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
See? It's not
Weather trivia.
Okay. You suggested
You
plans.
talk in riddles sometimes. You have to remember that we're sleep deprived over here.
I do forget that this is your fourth hour. I'm sorry. What is the most common type of pine tree in the greater Rochester area?
Ooh, okay.
How about that? You get 4 choices. Is it the eastern white pine, the Colorado blue spruce, the Douglas fir, or the concolor fir?
I think I know. Daniel.
I thought it was pine.
Pine? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I thought that's what we had locally, pine trees.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're evergreen. How about that?
There you go.
They don't lose their needles in the winter.
Is that option?
Some of them do.
Is that option
Like tamarack
E?
trees, but no, there's no option E.
No option E.
Yeah.
It's going to be a guess then from me.
Any ideas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your favorite Christmas trees on that list?
Definitely
It is.
4
How
options.
do you
to
remember
pick
that? But like you don't remember what I said yesterday.
I don't know. I've got like this 6-month timer in my brain where it all comes back like 6 months later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, for you off the top, right? We were talking about this.
Holiday countdown. I don't know where that song came from. We just
Deep
both
in the
did
soul, my goodness.
We both
20
just did it.
days until Labor Day,
All right.
74 until Halloween, 85 until Veterans Day, 100 until Thanksgiving,
Wow.
129 days until Christmas, and New Year's Day, 136 days away.
God.
Wow.
It's going to be 2027, kids.
I know. Mm-hmm. Can you tell it's a quiet weather day?
2027.
Wow.
And just to put that into perspective for you folks at home, what year did you graduate high school?
1995.
Wow.
Yep.
How's that feel?
I don't feel old, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah?
You're young at heart,
Yep.
in spirit.
Try to be anyway.
Just not on paper.
Or on TV.
Yeah.
See, you're making fun of yourself today. Like,
He is. He's in a good spirit. He's
Yeah.
in good mood.
Mostly. I'm not.
He's in good mood.
Oh,
All right, let's do this.
Let's get back to weather. A little sunshine out there and a pretty nice looking Tuesday for us. 61. The dew point temperature's at 60. That gives us a relative humidity that's way up there. There was lots of dew on the windshield this morning, that's for sure, and out there on the lawn. Big change from yesterday. The dew point was 70 yesterday morning. It's down to 60. So it's a point where you can still notice it, but the atmospheric moisture content is much lower today as compared to yesterday. No rain on the radar, at least locally. Even on the wider view, we're in pretty good shape. But you look back to the west, and there's that little line through parts of Michigan. So high pressure keeps it quiet here, but that front right there, that's a cold front, and that's going to give us a chance for some showers and thunder for tomorrow morning. So watch the forecast map as we move through. Could catch a clap of thunder with this line. Right now it doesn't look too boisterous as it moves in, but the timing on this looks like it's going to be the morning. So that morning commute tomorrow, we may have some showers to contend with. We'll track that for you in the traffic tomorrow morning, but right now it doesn't look like a huge deal. Kind of gets out of the way by the afternoon. We get a little clearing, and it's less humid. We've got a less humid forecast there later Wednesday into Thursday, and for the most part, seasonable, although the trend is down a little bit. Wednesday's at 79, Thursday's at 77, but still mild in the Northeast. This little trough that we're going to be in for the next 7 to 10 days looks like it's going to stick around. So through the end of the month, we think it's going to be slightly cooler than normal, but heading into the first week of September, there's still some ideas of warming things up again, as it often plays out like that when the kids start getting ready for back to school. But the Dan Schrack Memorial,
what?
we still haven't figured it. The Memorial Golf Tournament.
Memorial Golf Tournament.
I didn't think it was the Memorial Golf
Well,
Tournament.
we'll
We tried.
words.
We tried
Yeah.
invitational, but people
Yeah.
didn't like it. Nobody
Yeah.
went after it.
Nobody-
So we're thinking if we go memorial, they'll be like, oh, okay, yes,
Yeah.
I'll sign up.
I don't
and
know
then
what we're memorializing, but
they get there and
Yeah.
surprise!
There's a surprise guest. It's you.
Yes, and it's putt-putt.
upper 70s to near 80 today. Lots of sunshine out there if you're swinging the clubs. Later tonight, we'll be back to the low 60s, partly cloudy, and again, could catch that shower late tonight, but not any kind of a concern for the evening or early in the night. The 7-day forecast, mild day there Thursday. Weekend weather does not look like a washout, but late Saturday into early Sunday looks like the timing. As we get a little bit closer, we'll fine-tune that, but upper 70s to near 80 and seasonable by next Monday, so kind of quiet.
Listen, I don't know that anybody's going to complain. We've experienced, I feel, all of the seasons so far this summer.
Yeah.
This is okay.
Yeah, there hasn't been like a super cold day. Usually we get that one day where it's like in the 50s to near 60, like a solid sideways rain. We kind of avoided
There's still time.
Ooh, I guess there is, right?
There is still
I left this
time.
one off the list because I knew
'Cause
Ashley
We're
would put it up
ignoring
there.
it. We are ignoring that. We're not going to address that.
Can't avoid it forever.
We could have avoided it for. We could have avoided it for another 2 weeks.
There's a highlight on it.
Doing that. Stop that.
You know,
Oh,
it's going to
goodness.
be all right. We're going to enjoy summer, and then we're going to enjoy fall.
Yeah.
Yes. We
It's
absolutely
a nice
when
time
it
of
gets
the year.
here.
It's
Yes.
it's a quiet time of the
in
year.
a
usually.
timely manner.
Yep.
In 34 days, 23 hours, 29 minutes, and 27 seconds.
That's very specific.
We try.
Okay.
We try.
Accuracy.
Hey, don't go far. We've got a lot more to come right here on ARC Rochester.
We'll be right back.
.37 this Tuesday morning. Thanks so much for sticking with us here on ARC Rochester. So we're going to take you behind the story this morning as tensions between the U.S. and Iran continue to rise.
A preliminary deal that was supposed to pave the way for long-term peace has now formally expired, and both sides are preparing for the possibility of further escalation.
National correspondent Atra El-Nashar has the full picture.
60 days ago, it seemed to be the beginning of the end of the Iran war when Washington and Tehran reached this memorandum of understanding, pausing hostilities to make room for 2 months of talks.
Let's call it the Trump deal.
It didn't last long.
I think it's over. I don't want to deal with them anymore. They're scum.
Monday's official expiration of the MOU underscores just how far the U.S. and Iran are from a diplomatic solution to end this war. A war the president in February projected would last 4 to 5 weeks. Monday morning, the president telling Fox News they should put up the white flag of surrender. The Wall Street Journal reports Arab intelligence officials have evidence Iranian leaders are getting their forces ready to widen the war and raise the costs for the U.S., and that the IRGC used the calm created by the Memorandum of Understanding to lay the groundwork with allied militias around the region to step up attacks if needed, sending advisors to Iraq, Yemen, and Lebanon. President Trump reiterating that his #1 goal is preventing Iran from ever having a nuclear weapon. But the most urgent objective is restoring the flow of shipping traffic in the Strait of Hormuz. But Iran is refusing to give up control, working with Oman on terms that would give the two nations joint control of the trade route indefinitely.
An understanding has been reached regarding the map of the transit route.
President Trump responding to an ally coordinating with Iran on the strait.
The president says if Oman gets in the way, we'll bomb the S out of them.
This morning you said you would bomb the S out of Oman if they got in the way of reopening the Strait of Hormuz. Would you say you're out of patience with Oman, a strategic partner?
No, I don't think they'd behave very well, but we'd handle them very easily, just like we do other things.
The U.S. naval blockade on Iranian ports is still in effect, but the commander-in-chief says he wants to go further. Last week you said that you would soon declare the Strait of Hormuz to be a territory of the United States. Could you elaborate?
Well, I just think it's a great idea. Yeah, I like the idea of declaring it a territory. We have total control over the Strait.
Iran says the same, leaving exporters worried about vessel safety and further pushing up energy prices here in the U.S. At the White House, I'm Atra Al-Nashar reporting.
8:40, stick around. A lot more to come right here on ARC Rochester, including when we come back, we're once again checking in live with Chris Lopez, who is thrifting for back-to-school supplies this Tuesday morning.
And don't forget, we're streaming on the 13 WHAM YouTube channel and on foxrochester.com. Come join us. We'll see you there. Hello, Mike.
Mike.
Mike, check 1, 2, 3.
All right, well, the kids are heading back to school soon, and for them, that means it's time to focus on the first day outfit.
Very important stuff. While the kids are thinking about what's trendy, parents are probably thinking, what's affordable? Chris Lopez is live at Goodwill in Victor this morning, shopping around, seeing what he can come up with for his first day outfit.
Welcome to my shoe store, why don't you? We have the Air Jordan 1s, fantastic price. We have some Vans over here, a great green. We have some more Vans over here, a little bit of a cheetah style. I'm thinking that's gravitating more towards the female. Reeboks, Adidas, Saucony, Nike, Uggs. Hey, dude, okay, I named all of them, and when it's getting ready to go into the winter season, you also have a jacket right here. Whatever you need at an affordable price, Goodwill will probably have it. And I say probably because you could come in here and possibly find nothing. That is the thrill of the hunt. You also could find maybe a guitar or something else, but you also could find Jen Lake, Zach Taylor, Sarah O'Brien as well. And we are talking about not only how affordable everything is, but the sustainability of it all.
Exactly. So as we are all trying to save money and support our community programs, what a lot of people don't realize is when we need to get out last year's backpack for you can turn into this year's backpack for someone else.
Okay.
So when you pull out the backpack, usually last year's supplies are in it, and we turn those into bundles for other people where you can save money. So if you have the partial packs of paper, the notebooks, the crayons, the glue, we make sure that they are mostly full, not dried out, and repackage it. So it's really good for the environment. It's sustainable. We preserve those resources, and it's super easy to donate at any of our retail stores or our donation centers. They're all open 7 days a week. We keep it easy on a budget. So it's really exciting. And Zach's going to tell you a little bit about where all of the resources go that we raise in our stores.
Zach, I'm going to go to you, sir.
Yeah, so when we think about the resources right now, we think about donations, right? Where does those donations go, right? When you go in our stores, it's just very, very important that we're funding all these missions that we have, right? That we have in our community. When you think about our 211 program that we have for any crisis, any issues or mental health issues that you may have, our 988 program that we have, our learning and development program, and what you don't understand is that we employ 900 people right now in Goodwill. And when we think about their employment and the career development programs that we have in place, and also to as well our access to really focus on the blind as well, that's going to be a very good project of what you're donating, and what your donated goods will be serviced for us.
Is there a spot that people can go to find out more about those programs?
Yeah, so we do have our Goodwill site that we have in place that you can really check out what those programs that we have to offer in place.
And Sarah O'Brien, I'm going to finish out with you. How cool is it? Back to school shopping.
I mean, I was one of those people where I loved this moment, and I still do, even though I'm not necessarily back to school age anymore. But look at all these incredible fashions. This is a wonderful time. I also want to remind everyone that if you do love fashion, we have our Sustainability Under the Stars event on September 17th. Tickets are on sale now at goodwillfingerlakes.org. All of the fashions, which will be featured by 5 designers, will be 75% of materials from Goodwill. So it's a really exciting event at the Highline Rochester.
And then I could probably just answer this, so I don't even have to ask it. If you have stuff you got to get rid of, clothes, furniture, anything, just bring it to a Goodwill. It's a great way to clean out your supply at home and then go shop for stuff that you need. Comes out full circle. I'm going to send it back to you guys in studio for now. This is also a really cool spot for teachers, particularly preschool teachers that are looking for inexpensive stuff for their kids in their class, because kids break absolutely everything and you don't want to spend an arm and a leg on that.
That's
So
fair.
it's not only
That's
back
fair.
to school for the kids, it's also back to school for the teachers.
Yeah.
Very fair. All right, Mr. Lopez, thank you very much. We appreciate it this morning.
When we come back, it is time for this morning's Crime Stoppers.
We're back on the other side of the break. Welcome back. I'm all right,
Changing
thank
it
you.
up again. I'm like,
When was the last time you were here?
it was a few months ago, but I think maybe the table was a different direction. I don't know. I can't.
We can guarantee it was the same table, because
Okay.
we've had that ugly piece of since August 28th.
What is it? It's
2020.
very artsy with.
Do us a favor if you don't mind. Break it for us.
Yeah.
That would be great.
I,
Just give it a good
I
old
could have tripped
stomp.
on my, on
It's
my
not
way.
too late.
We
It's
try
not too
every
late.
morning. 8:50 this Tuesday morning. As we get closer to the start of the new school year, safety is top of mind for parents, students, and drivers.
Yeah, for this morning's Crime Stoppers, we're talking with Irondequoit Police about pedestrian safety and the growing popularity of e-bikes. Officer Jonathan Lawton joins us now to talk about important reminders for everyone. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me back.
All right, so it might seem like so basic at this point, but kids will be getting ready for school, waiting at the bus stop, walking, riding their bikes, maybe hopefully not riding their e-bikes. Run through it for us, what it is that they really should be aware of.
So it's a reminder to all parents that, yes, e-bikes are nice and those e-scooters are nice, but they are for children, I'll say that are 16 and older, and they're intended for the road, so you need a helmet, you need to obey all the traffic rules and laws, and avoid using them on the sidewalk. That's the biggest thing with the increase in pedestrian traffic with our schools opening back up. It becomes a real hazard having the e-bikes on the sidewalks.
What's the message for drivers, as we approach the start of the new school year? We've gone a handful of months now with less kids walking around during our morning commute times, but in, a matter of weeks, bus stops are going to be packed again.
Yeah, I think the reminder going out there is just plan ahead, take your time, expect that there's going to be more delays with the school buses going out, the drivers getting reacclimated to the routes, and just more traffic out there, parents taking children to school.
We'll also have some young drivers heading to school. I mean, I remember what that was like. You get the, license for the first time, you get the parking permit, you get to drive to school, you get to drive home from school. What are the rules about having friends in the car or driving past, certain time slots?
Yep, the reminder is that when you're a new driver, they want to minimize the amount of distractions in the car. So, essentially eliminate the extra friends if you are a brand new or a junior, drivers. We want to have your attention on the road and with all the children walking around, making sure that, they're safe as well. So trying to minimize those distractions is key.
Sure.
I would imagine one of those distractions that you didn't mention, but I'm sure is a culprit in a lot of citations and tickets, is a cell phone or a mobile device of some sort that we're looking at and or using when we should be driving.
Yep. That's, the common offense for people out there is using their phone, and it's not necessarily talking on it. You have now the capabilities of connecting to your audio in your car and listening to music. So people are changing their music on their phone, but they're still using their phone while driving a car. So, set up your playlist early and
let it go.
And let it go.
We talk about this every single year, and without fail, we always have tickets and incidents of people trying to speed past school buses when they have the stop arm out and the lights flashing, whether it is, a car that's behind a bus or on the other side of the road, too.
Yes, and I can't remember if I saw it on vacation or if it was one of the local channels here, just someone driving on the sidewalk thinking that they're avoiding the stopped school bus. Yep. It's crazy to think that in this day and age that you're not going to be caught by someone having a phone and they hit record, or the school buses with the cameras on them, which is a huge help.
But it's also it's equally as crazy to try and drive past a school bus that has a stop arm out. There are children involved. What is happening there. Why are you trying to pass them?
Exactly. I think it's more of the, patience. People don't plan ahead, so they're rushing. They got in their car late. They maybe ate their breakfast a little late, so now they're late to work. So they're trying to get to work on time. And the school bus just happens to be there. And just as you said, when the stoplights are activated, a student is either leaving the bus or trying to get on the bus. So you have to be, even more aware.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much for your time. Anything else you think people need to know as they get ready to send their kids back?
No, I think it's just, planning ahead, slowing down. We, I think, as a society are always in a rush. I think it would just help out safety-wise if we just, per se, pump the brakes and slow down a little bit.
Take a beat. Take a beat. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Time right now, 8:55. Much more to get to on Arc Rochester.
We're back right after this.
Good morning. It's an early morning for the Bills and Bills fans at the new stadium. It's a ticketed open practice at Highmark Stadium. Gates get open early. Practice begins at 8:30 this morning. Do the Bills have an issue with the actual turf at their home field? This is the actual field, which was shipped in and installed months ago. Does seem to be getting beaten up by the players during the games and the practices Saturday. Multiple times when staff at Highmark came out to make repairs on the field. Now, again, it's a grass field, different than the artificial turf at the old stadium, but it might be a problem. And in case you missed it, the U.S. men's amateur concluded in Philadelphia at Marion Country Club this weekend. England's Jack Whaley winning it. 1 year from now, that event will be back in town at Oak Hill Country Club. It's the first time the U.S. Am will be here since back in 1998. And that is Sports This Morning. I'm Mike Catalana.
Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? 4, 5, 6. It's okay. There's a case on it. Hi, Mark.
Okay. Say hello to
In today's political pulse, President Trump is now threatening U.S. ally Oman. What he's planning to do if they disrupt his plans to control the Strait of Hormuz and the impact his comments are having at the pump. Plus, what may be next as the White House press secretary prepares to step down at the end of the month. And details after the UK Prime Minister's exchange with messages with someone impersonating a top aide to President Trump. That's all coming up in our 9 o'clock hour. Arc Rochester returns after this.
o'clock on this Tuesday morning, August 18th. Thank you for joining us on ARC Rochester.
We think.
If you are watching, that means you probably don't have an antenna.
Yeah. You're watching us via cable or satellite or
the YouTube channel.
The YouTube.
Yep.
Or foxrochester.com, because we are officially off air.
Well,
right now.
but we're everywhere, so we're never off the air.
No, you're
we,
right.
We do have the optionality of being on the air for 24 hours.
We do.
We do.
We do. We, though, have elected not to take that option.
How would you even put that out
I'm getting
into the universe?
I'm getting this just stared down.
Well, I mean, did you hear what you just said?
Well,
How many hours of television will we have done at the end of this year when we hit 2 years of ARC Rochester? You said it the other day.
2,400. Because we do
it's a lot of TV.
100 hours of live TV every month.
Mm-hmm.
25 hours a week times 4 weeks.
But you're so good at it. That's why you're out here.
We are the archiest
know.
anchors around.
Are we?
I don't-
Somebody else could try. You know what
Somebody
I mean?
else could
Nobody's
pretend to be
even
ARC.
tried.
It goes off the rails when you're not here. I mean, we start doing things like truth or trash, and I mean that's fun too, though.
I mean,
right?
Well,
maybe
Not
we should
weather
be
trivia.
relaxed.
I mean, first day we're doing not weather trivia.
All right, let's do
We
it.
are. Let's do not weather trivia.
I don't think Dan had any inkling to this answer whatsoever. I'm guessing. Is that true?
I mean, I've got a guess.
You got a guess?
Yeah.
I'll give you a hint. Ready? It's actually on the screen right now.
That's what we're looking at? That's
Yeah.
the picture?
Yeah. That's the picture of
Oh,
the winner.
that's the picture.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying the answer is on the screen
Well,
right now.
it is.
I know.
You've got a 25% chance of getting it right.
Okay.
Let's look at what people had to say.
Let's see.
Let us see.
Lima Pumpkin Fest, Paul, Florence, Kay, A. Yeah, it is nice little change out there. Have a great day, Florence.
Yeah, it's all right, Kay.
Good morning, Tahuti has C, Judy C, Mary and Dan have C, Barb has A. Right back at you, Barb. Jim has A. It's a good morning. It is a good morning. Mark, Ron, Janet have C. Sandra and Debbie have A. I missed somebody on that last board. Cassandra has C, Ryan has C, Kyla C, Cheryl, Babs, and Charlene have A. Next up is Tom with C. Karen, thank you very much.
Thanks, Karen.
Thomas has C. Richard, Rod have A. Marlene has C this morning. We've got Allison and Reno with A. Have a peaceful day as well, David. It's Yvonne, Barbara, and Ed with C. Lots of spacing on these answers. We're kind of up and down all over. Barbara and David have C. Sarah has D. Judy, David's wife, A. Don and Kelly.
They love not weather trivia.
They love the not weather trivia. A. Kevin's got C. Colleen, Kevin's wife, A. Dave and Cheryl, C. Enjoy the sunshine. Katie, B. Robert, Katie's husband, C. Deb and Jack, C.
You should stop drinking on your way to work.
Richard and Eva, A. Well, it is a nice little day to come back, right? Gary and Vicky, C. Lisa and her dad, A. Marianne and Dakota, D. And that's the wrap.
You know, I appreciate that people aren't Googling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, because we have such a
AI would knock
variety
this
of
out of the
answers.
park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to see.
And there's a lot of different pine trees around here.
Mm-hmm.
But what is the most common type of pine tree?
It's also,
around
aside from my plumeria at home, my favorite type of tree, the answer.
Pine?
It is a pine. Yeah.
All right, Abigail.
It's how about this? It's a very soft pine tree. Like if you ran into it, you wouldn't be like, ow, that hurts.
So that's got to be a fir, right? It's got to be one of the firs.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Okay.
I thought it was also a fir.
Is it a Douglas fir?
That's like the classic Christmas tree. You know, I wouldn't say most, but a lot of people put that in their homes during the holidays.
So it's not that, because is what we're looking at, would you say that's a classic Christmas tree?
No.
No. Okay. So is it a Colorado blue spruce?
I can't imagine that that's what it would be if it was.
I think maybe the eastern being the operative word here, white pine.
I'll jump on the A train.
Okay.
It is the eastern white pine.
Nice job. Hey, context clues, baby.
Wow,
That's
we
it. You
are
figured
good.
it out. You couldn't pick a tree with a sharper needle than a Colorado blue spruce. That's the one when you run into it, you've got little red spots all over, and it just irritates you. The Pinus strobus is the name of it.
What did you call me?
Dominant pine features. Listen, this is how it got its name. White for the 5 needle clusters on each one of its branches. Also,
Wait, what
lots of
did it
space.
do?
It's got a, when you look at the end of it, it's got 5 needles, 5 of those soft needles at the end of.
Oh.
That's how it grows out.
Got it.
What is my favorite Christmas tree?
Concolor.
You are.
And if you scratch, take your thumbnail, or scratch a branch, a needle on it, it smells like citrus. That's why people like the concolor. So you brush against it. It smells like if you get a good one, it smells like a glass of orange juice when you walk by it.
Ooh.
It really does. That's true. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Another Arc Rochester first this morning. Ready?
Yep. Let's see.
Let's go. Let's go. Swim Shady.
Oh, look at it. I'm the real Swim Shady.
Sing it, Dan.
A Swim Shady. Is this the same Swim Shady we had on the other day?
It is. Wait, and what's the other one's name?
Harley Finn and Finn Diesel.
Finn Diesel.
And Harley Finn.
Maybe we'll have Finn Diesel on in the next couple of weeks here too. I don't want
Swim
I don't want him to
Shady.
feel
Look
bad
at him
after
in his little birthday hat.
Swim Shady. 1 year old, right? 1 year.
That was when he was 1, but now he's 3.
Oh,
He's three now.
This
This is from his first birthday.
Okay. Yeah, and I had to change it to Muddy because it's usually the Muddy Paw outlook for anybody that doesn't watch us every day. I had to change it to the
Muddy Fin
Listen,
outlook.
which you don't want in your tank.
Swim Shady has muddy fins. I think we have bigger
We've got
problems.
bigger
than
problems.
what's going on.
Yeah, we've
that
got
would not be
flooding
great.
issues.
That would not be great. It looks like we could put some showers in for early tomorrow, but other than that, it's a fairly dry forecast until late Saturday into Sunday. We'll have to track that for the weekend, but don't worry about it today. Lots of blue out there. And not quite as humid. The dew point is up to 63, but that number's set to drop back a little bit. And this camera right here.
What's happening to it?
It's getting replaced today.
Woohoo!
Yes. A more functional unit is on the way, okay? And it's going to be a lot easier for...
Is it going to have a little windshield wiper?
Our original Wham Cam had a heater and a windshield wiper. And then...
It got cooked, didn't it?
It filmed its own demise.
Yeah.
A lightning blast caught it, and it was on our time lapse. And you just see one frame, and it's just...
Kind of like what's happening
Yeah,
there
at the bottom of the screen right there.
But will do we know anything about the new camera?
We're gonna have to research that. I hope it's got at least a heater in it, like a small heating element,
so we can
doesn't
see when it snows.
Yeah, because it gets caked in the wintertime. Steady warmth in August. There hasn't been a day that's really been too far out of the fray, right? Mm-hmm. Kind of steady as she goes, right? Ultimate Doppler's dry in western New York. The wide view shows large high pressure to our southwest and a cold front just back to the west too. That's going to be our weather maker for tomorrow morning. So we'll watch for some showers developing out in front of that as it swings towards western New York. One place where that actually helps us, the Sneezecast, Dr. Hartel's office, saying that the ragweed count now is high as it's been all season. So if you suffer from the symptoms, we're now into that. We've gone from moderate to high.
You've been suffering.
I have.
Yeah?
Yeah. Only in the building here.
Oh, maybe it's the filters or something.
I think it is.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's the
I'm
rain.
allergic to work.
Oh, boy. How could you be allergic to this?
I know.
Rain showers tomorrow morning, maybe a clap of thunder. It doesn't look like any severe weather with this. It just doesn't have that look and feel to it. And it's mild temps ahead. We're right around normal. Again, normal is 80. I don't think we've had a day that's gone more than 5 degrees from normal in 2 weeks now. And they're still baking out west, but we're getting this cool Canadian import here into the Great Lakes and parts of New England. So that's going to put us back into the 70s into early next week. So planning forecast today. There's the dew on your lawn on the side of the screen. Temps near 80. It's going to be a pleasant day. Low 60s tonight. Even though we have a shower in late tonight, it's not one of those deals that's going to impact any of your evening plans. We'll find the chance for rain around, but not a washout for the weekend. Saturday and Sunday, upper 70s to near 80. Still lots of busy weekends this time of the year. Lots of weddings outside, and probably still finishing up with some graduations, some late summer vacations. 80 by next Monday, seasonable.
Saturday night. Rain Saturday night?
It's a small possibility right now.
What do you have planned?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh.
I would like to know. That's why I asked.
Uh-oh.
So what do you have planned?
We'll have to wait and see.
Really? You're not going to tell me? Wow. Okay. I know where I stand.
I thought you said you invited him.
I'm sorry. He wouldn't go anyway.
Producer Ashley didn't get the invite either?
Wow.
I was left out.
Wow.
Sorry. It's West Side only.
Stick around. We've got a lot more to come. Right? They do. It's a West Side show. We're gonna let them do it.
The West Side story.
They can do it. We've got a reporter recap.
Natalie will be here. And we're streaming, too, on the 13WAM YouTube channel and foxrochester.com.
But only to the West Side.
Well, thankfully. It's the only place you can watch us anyway.
Side.
Good.
What was going on with your critter?
So I'm watching my dogs as my parents are out of the country.
Oh my God.
And I came home, he came out of his cage and like yelped and like was limping and like he's never acted like that, wouldn't go up and down the stairs.
(9:15) this Tuesday. It's time now for a reporter recap. And right now we're taking a closer look at Rochester's 24/7 Emergency Veterinary Services Center and its struggle to keep up with demand.
13WAM's Natalie Casaltoni spoke with the facility about the ongoing efforts to take in more pets.
Rochester's only 24/7 emergency vet in the area, struggling at times to meet high demand as it sees an influx of patients in the summer months.
So when we reach tipping point for us, we then stop bringing in animals and then divert them to, unfortunately, it usually ends up being clinics outside of the greater Rochester area. If they need 24-hour care, which can cause hardship for people.
Practice manager Christine Means tells me the facility on West Commercial Street in East Rochester being at capacity is fairly fluid and occurs when staff-to-patient ratio becomes too dangerous for more intakes. She says in the month of July of this year, staff cared for more than 1,300 patients.
But if there's a really critically ill or injured patient that requires, more, requires maybe one-on-one technician to pet, that would severely limit us. So there's a lot of factors that are taken into consideration when we reach capacity.
Means says the facility is looking to add 2 more vets, 4 to 8 more technicians, and additional support staff.
We've recently hired on about 4 more veterinarians, which should help us be able to receive a little bit more.
Means tells me Rochester Emergency Vet Services has been continuously growing since starting up in 2024.
There is definitely a need for either growth into a larger facility that can take on more veterinarians with more technicians, assistants, and on all of the support staff to help all of those animals, or else development of more than one facility.
And Natalie Calzatoni joins us now in studio with more on the story and personal angle to this story. Natalie, tell us what happened.
Yeah, absolutely. Over the weekend, I had a personal experience with one of my dachshunds, just had some concerns, and I had called the vet and kind of got the response of, hey, we're at capacity. The only thing there was to do was either go to Buffalo or contact the vet triage, which is a video vet service, which is ultimately what I ended up doing. In the moment hearing that, it is disheartening, and I know that other people in the community also have gone through it, because that's kind of far to go to.
Yeah. Well, and sometimes it's hard with animals, right? Because they can't tell you what hurts. You just know that something is wrong. Either they're limping or they're not eating or whatever. It's hard to know whether or not it's an actual emergency. And sometimes you can't get a hold of your vet. It's, it makes sense to call an emergency vet, but I'm sure a lot of pet parents and pet owners are concerned when they only have one option in the area and they're at capacity.
Right, and I think you kind of assume it's available. It's just something like, hey, if my vet is closed, I just assume this might be available, but that's not always the case, as I learned and others have learned as well. But as I came to do the story, I learned it does have a lot to do with staffing. And I think she kind of told me it is a nationwide crisis and they're trying to address that as well. She had told me that they have about 30 to 40 cages that they can fill, but they don't currently have the staffing to be able to even fill those cages.
We did hear her say that they just hired 4 new vets and there are plans to hire, I believe, 2 additional vets. Where do they believe that will put them once they've got that beefed up staff? Will they be able to handle all of those cages and handle all of those cases?
I think that's the goal. I know 2 more vets, some more technicians, additional support staff to take those calls. Christine Means had told me that they had received more than 8,000 calls in the month of July.
Wow.
Into the vet as well. So I think just looking for more people to help, and I think once they reach that goal, they should be able to take in some more. But, they've been continuously growing since they've started. So I think just trying to evolve and also asking the question of, do we need more resources in the future?
Right. Natalie, when you called and spoke with somebody and they said, hey, we're at capacity, did they give you other options, or did they just kind of say, hey, we're at capacity, sorry, check in with your vet on Monday or whenever it is they open, and you had to do the research yourself?
That was kind of it. I mean, they did suggest the vet triage, which ended up being helpful. I was able to get a hold of someone pretty quickly. It was $50 just to kind of give me peace of mind in the moment when I had no other option. And, searching up symptoms on the internet is never helpful. It's good to have a professional opinion. So I was able to do that in the moment. But yeah, in terms of what they could suggest, it was either that or if it was truly an emergency, going to Buffalo. So.
And just to be clear, for people at home, the puppy's okay.
The puppy is okay, yes, thankfully. He's doing well.
No major issues.
Yes, no major issues. Thankfully, he was okay. But, I can't help but think, what if it wasn't?
Yeah.
Right.
So, and I know a lot of people in the community, I was reading through the comments, go through that as well. It is a concern.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What is the puppy's name?
It is Rollo.
Come on.
Yes.
I think we're going to have to see some pictures at some point.
Yes.
Rollo, I
Definitely.
love it.
Yeah.
Yes, Muddy Paws forecast. Natalie Calzatoni, thank you so much. We appreciate your coverage of this and you coming in this morning and chatting with us.
Thanks for having me.
And you can read Natalie's full story over on 13wham.com.
9:21, don't go far when Arc Rochester returns. Stephanie's back. She's breaking down some of our top political headlines.
Political Pulse is coming up on the other side of the break.
She started driving towards Canada.
Oh no!
Yeah. The U-turn. Whoops.
Maybe I just walked out of the. It's time for a political pulse check here on ARC Rochester. We begin with new threats from President Trump on U.S. ally Oman. The president now says he will bomb the expletive out of Oman if it interferes with U.S. plans to control the Strait of Hormuz. The country is currently in talks with Iran about oil routes through the strait. Iran claims they're both finalizing details of that plan. Trump's comments come after a 60-day memorandum of understanding expired. It was meant to lead to a peaceful end in the war with Iran, but the status of peace talks remains unclear. Lawmakers are criticizing the president for his remarks, but Trump is not backing down.
Would you say you're out of patience with Oman, a strategic
No,
partner?
I don't think they behave very well, but we'd handle them very easily.
And now he's going after Oman. He's not listening to our friends in the Middle East and the GCC, the Arab countries. I meet with them and talk to them all the time, and they said the president does not listen. He has failed the American people continually.
The ongoing conflict is leading to higher gas prices. Brent crude rose above $90 in the wake of Trump's recent threat and the expiring ceasefire. That's the highest since last month. According to Gas Buddy, the average price for a gallon of regular here in Rochester is $4.17. That's up more than $1 from last year. A reminder that 13 WHAM has a tool to help you find the cheapest gas in our area, which appears to be $3.79 at Costco. Just find the community tab and choose cheapest gas. We're learning more about what could be next as the White House press secretary prepares to step down. The announcement came last week. At 28 years old, Leavitt became the youngest person to serve as secretary. She was a staunch voice for promoting and justifying the president's agenda. Leavitt will be stepping down at the end of this month. She cited motherhood as the reason she's leaving the role, saying, quote, "I cannot be the best mom my 2 young children deserve while devoting the constant time, energy, and attention required of the White House press secretary." Sources now say the White House could rotate cabinet officials to run briefings indefinitely. Around a dozen could be in the mix. Now to a potentially close call between the UK Prime Minister and someone falsely posing as an aide to President Trump. According to a source, Andy Burnham exchanged messages with a person claiming to be White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles. It was actually an imposter. It's unclear when the messages happened, but nothing significant was shared. Prime Minister Burnham reported the incident after becoming suspicious. Well, former Western New York Congressman Chris Collins is looking to head back to Washington. Collins is on the Republican primary ballot tonight in Florida's 19th congressional district. He served New York's old 27th district, which included Genesee, Wyoming, Livingston, and parts of Monroe and Ontario counties, but left that seat in 2019 after pleading guilty to insider trading. Collins was sentenced to 26 months in prison, but only served 10 weeks before he was pardoned by President Trump in December 2020. Meantime, President Trump is responding to Democratic Senator Jon Ossoff. He's hoping for another term in Congress and spent Sunday at a rally in Atlanta. The balance of power is at stake in both chambers as Democrats try to hold on to and gain more seats. Ossoff directing criticism at President Trump and his ballroom while campaigning. At one point, he said, quote, "America deserves better than Donald Trump." He also condemned Trump and his executive assistant.
The president sleeps through his meetings. He golfs and trades stocks. See, he doesn't want to do the job. He wants to build his ballroom and travel with Natalie on their apparently defenseless flying palace.
I would much rather do other things. We're building a great facility here. We're fixing a White House that hasn't been taken care of. You can look at this. This room was a disgraceful situation, the Oval Office, and it was let go. The whole building, the White House, was let go.
And be sure to stay with ARC Rochester for your top political headlines. We're back after this.
I be flying, don't it?
Oh my gosh.
Put this up here.
.30 this Tuesday morning. Thanks so much for staying with us here on ARC Rochester. So we've been talking about this all morning long. Back to school shopping. We know it can add up quickly, but one upcoming event is looking to help families get ready for the new school year at no cost.
Sweet Lady Daycare is hosting its 6th annual Back to School book bag giveaway, and it's happening this Saturday with free school supplies, food, haircuts, nail painting, and much more. For more on the event and how you can take part, we're joined now by organizer James Haley. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for having me.
You know, we have talked about this, like you said, all day, but also, you know, for the past several years. Explain for the folks at home why this is so important for kids in our area.
You know, especially this type of year, everything costs. Everything done went up, and the school list is ridiculous. So kids always need school supplies. It's a needed thing. So that's why we just continue doing it every year. This year is a lot more than often, so it's good that everybody's getting on board to try to help where they can help out at. So we're back at it. Actually, this year is actually special because I teamed up with Sweet Lady Daycare, because as I come every year, I say there's so many of them, we might as well just team up together and make it a nice event. So I usually have it at my business. So I teamed up with Sweet Lady Daycare. She does it at Loretta Middle School, 200 Genesee Street. So I brought my team, her team. We have an excellent event.
So with the two of you combined, how many students are you planning on helping? How many students?
So we plan on helping 500 students. Wow. With full school supplies. So like, I have the list here. It's crazy, the stuff that we're putting in the book bags, honestly.
What do you
Every book bag from kindergarten to 5th, they're gonna receive 4 pencils, a pack of crayons, a pack of markers, a pack of tissue, hand sanitizer, scissors, 2 folders, glue sticks, notebooks, 3 eraser, earbuds, pencil case, toothbrush and toothpaste, wrench-free wipes, back to school gift bag, 2 stickers for toothbrushing, sharpener, ruler, stamp, slap bracelet, and a popsicle sleeve. And then we got 6th to 8th grade, same thing, but they're gonna get Q-tips, pads for girls, liners for girls. And then we got 9th to 12th grade, and they get the same thing, but they're gonna get a razor, 3 towels, dental floss, slippers, and nail clippers. So it's...
You're going beyond school supplies. You're tapping into personal hygiene, and it's fantastic to see you do that because there's just a need. People who don't have, they don't have.
Yep. So it's just, I wanted to more get into the hygiene too with the school supplies. So with doing the school supplies and doing the hygiene. So as like I said, we come together, we can do bigger and better things.
Yeah.
So.
How in the world are you collecting all of those items?
Believe it or not, I usually tell like my customers to just donate school supplies. Since I teamed up with Sweet Lady Day Acre, I didn't even ask for donations this year, just the sponsors that I have. But when you come together, you can do more things. I wouldn't be able to do it by myself, but the fact that we came together, we was able to put this excellent event together.
But you do it and you do it well, and it's not just one event. You do this kind of stuff year-round, depending on the season.
Yeah.
And for those who may be unfamiliar with your story, would you mind just sharing how you got your start at this?
My mom, she was something she wanted me to do and made me dedicated to do it every year. We started it her first year that she was alive. She passed from stage 4 lung cancer. So it was just living on what she wanted me to do. So, and yeah, it started. Well, it was like, this was her 60th birthday this year. So this is the 6th back to school giveaway. So it's just, every year is just getting to be more special and everything, so.
What is the reaction from families and kids when they finally get that book bag? And
they love it.
To see everything inside.
Yeah, they love it. Actually, the kids are very thankful. They say thank you and everything. Like, they say thank you and very appreciative. So it's just, it's a fun day. It's a fun and tiring day.
I bet.
I'm excited for it to come and I'm excited for it to be over because I am exhausted after it's over.
I bet.
So it's just, it's good. As long as the Lord just keep blessing me, I'm gonna keep on trying to help out others. And my church family, In Christ New Hope Ministry, they are a big help every year. So I wouldn't be able to do it without them.
I'm sure somebody wants to, sitting at home, they want to help out. They can't show up at the event, but they want to get in touch with you. They want to make a donation for next year or for the next event. How do they do that? How do they get in touch?
You can reach out to me. My email, jameshaley21@yahoo.com. Facebook is the same name. Instagram is Touch of Perfection on the go. We can come together and do it bigger next year.
Yeah.
Excellent. James Haley, thank you so much for your time this morning. We certainly appreciate it and appreciate all that you're doing for kids in our community. We'll post all the information for you on foxrochester.com.
9:36 this morning. Don't go far. A lot more to come here on Arc Rochester, including when we come back, we're heading into the kitchen this Tuesday morning.
And we're streaming on the 13 Wham YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. We'll be right back. It is time to get cooking this morning for this week's edition of
We've got the funk, huh? Spatchcock funk, huh?
Spatchcock funk, so fresh, so clean. Today, we have blood orange ceviche, a super bright, super clean, super delicious appetizer. It reminds me of my honeymoon. My wife and I were in Mexico and we were partying all around the place. She just looked beautiful with the sun behind her, the blue waters. That's what's up. So this dish, man, it's awesome. And some people call ceviche Mexican sushi. They are wrong. Give them a big eye roll when they say that because it's not raw fish. We're gonna show you how to make it right now. What we're using is a ½ pound of fresh scallops, dried, and then we're also using 1 pound of cod. So cut the sustainably caught cod or another whitefish. You can use haddock, you can use halibut. Cut them up into around the same size pieces of the scallops. So they're gonna look about that big. So here's the deal, right? The thing about ceviche, the reason why people have it wrong is it's super fresh and super clean, but it is not raw like sushi is served. Sashimi actually is what's served raw, so sushi, but it's got rice in it. So what you do actually is once you've cut this up, we actually are gonna cook it, but in a way that's super neat, super fresh, super summery. So we get all of our fish and our scallops into a bowl. Time to cook our fish. What we're doing is we've got the scallops and the fish in one area, and you're gonna take the juice, fresh lime juice. It's gonna take you around 3/4 to a cup of limes to get the juice you want. But what happens is when it sits there for 15 minutes or so, the acid in the lime juice actually cooks the fish. So we're gonna let this sit for 15 minutes while we get the rest of our stuff ready. We also are gonna use blood oranges. So these are only available a certain time of year because they've got this bright darkness and it makes them just a really, really, really vibrant and fresh color, as well as a vibrant and fresh taste. So we're gonna break this apart and segment it over a bowl so we can reserve some of the juice because that's going in there. After 15 minutes, the fish and scallops will be ready. Drain the lime juice first because the lime juice will keep cooking the fish and we don't want that. So we've got our fish here. We're gonna add in our 2 cut up, segmented, chopped up blood oranges. Then we're gonna add ½ cup of coarsely chopped cilantro. ½ cup, firmly packed. 1 chopped up fennel bulb. Gives a little crunch to it, nice little flavor, diversity, and then about a ½ teaspoon of salt. We're gonna drizzle it with good olive oil. Make sure it's good olive oil. Now we've got all our ingredients in the bowl, time to get mixing. Give it a couple good stirs, make sure it's evenly distributed so it's both purple and red and green and white all across. The color is just as important as the flavor. You want things to look good because you look good, you feel good, you play good. Once we mixed up, it's time to mix things up. Some good tortilla chips, all you need. Get a nice scoop of the different flavors on one chip. The sun shines on this, the sun shines on Spatchcock Funk, let the sun shine on you.
The only thing that would make that recipe better, kefir. Sutherland, of course. Hey, when ARC Rochester returns, it's time to take a look at some of the stories that have people talking this Tuesday.
We'll be right back.
9:45, it's time to talk trends, and we're starting with a new piece of glassware that's offering some responsible drinking advice.
Many adults know it's important to hydrate and drink a little water between alcoholic beverages.
Well, a Japanese brewery has decided to help drinkers pace themselves by releasing a special beer glass.
Yoho Brewing has announced the creation of the wobbly beer glass, a U-shaped glass designed to lose its balance and tip over if you only drink beer from it.
Oh, so the glass relies on a separate cup of water to keep it balanced as you drink. Take a sip of beer and eventually you'll need to drink some water to restore the equilibrium.
The company developed the glass after identifying a pretty sizable gap between what drinkers know and what they actually do.
So according to research, over 75% of people know alcohol can contribute to dehydration, while 75% said they don't consume enough fluids while drinking.
Pre-orders began on the company's website and they have already sold out.
Wow. 30 beer bars and restaurants across Japan are also serving drinks with a glass, including at a lounge located in the Center International Airport in Japan. How do you like that?
Could you just fill both sides with beer? I'm just wondering.
I think you could.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically speaking, I believe so.
But if you got it at a bar, they would fill half of it with water, half of it with beer.
Unless you specifically asked.
Then what's the point?
You have
get a
two
fun
beers.
glass?
Yeah.
I want to know how many people are going to steal those. Because one of my favorite restaurants at the Lake House of Canandaigua, they used to have these really fun whale mugs.
And you stole one?
No.
Oh.
No, I didn't. I bought them for our friends for a wedding gift because we're big fans of the blue whale. And we went this summer and they got rid of the mugs because too many people were stealing them. They said they were going to order more. That remains to be seen.
Producer Ashley might be a culprit. She might be a culprit.
They are like $10 on Walmart.
Sorry, Lake House. Oh, it wasn't there. It wasn't there. It was another venue. Here's my issue. The glass is not practical. You're going to steal that thing and you're going to set aside its own cupboard at home for it. It's just,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, that's very true.
Just give me a glass. Just drink some water.
More than one person has given my husband and I drinking horns, like Viking drinking horns. I have no idea why, but we do have a collection of them, and we have nowhere to put them. We have no idea what to do with them.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that I know anyone with Viking drinking horns.
I'll bring them in.
So, yeah, a unique issue. First world problems. Let's turn now to a new movie that's going viral online for all the wrong reasons.
A Chinese film called Nu Lai, or Here Comes the Ox, is going viral on social media for its unique 3D animation.
It's described as ugly and eerie and worse than AI. This film is about a calf who had a dream about himself growing up with the help of his family.
The film was released in China August 5th, and with next to no marketing, 9 days after the release, the film only made about $1,000, with about 200 people having seen it.
It made $1,000? People paid to see that? According to sources, the only marketing the film had was a poster and some art and a brief synopsis that led audiences to think it would be a powerful piece of Chinese cinema.
The film was made over 5 years by just 2 people.
Those who attended the film within its first week described it as much more crude than they'd expected, with jerky character movements, art glitching inside one another, and textures that were flat and smeared together.
Because of the crazy reviews, that movie went viral online, becoming a sensation overnight.
Its box office surged to $1.2 million yesterday, with nearly 300,000 admissions. Total box office, now $2.5 million.
Many people believe this movie was made as a joke, just trying to get a reaction out of people. However, Many people across the world are looking to see the film or find a way to stream it online.
No desire. Do you want to see it? Would you see it?
I wouldn't pay to see it.
No.
If it popped up on YouTube, I might watch the first couple seconds. But
Yeah, but watching the VO of it, that's all I needed to tell me. Nah, good, hard pass. All right, let's turn to a family-friendly park that's getting some hate for one of their attractions.
A farm in the UK is getting a lot of negative attention online after rolling out a children's ride modeled after the Titanic.
Well, we're supposed to say questionable, but it's not questionable. It is what it is. The attraction is located at a Gravely Fruit Farm, which opened in 1981 and features berry picking, playground, and other family-friendly pursuits.
For just under $3 a ride, children can hop aboard the replica of the ocean liner and give it a ride.
Yep. Each ticket entitles riders to 3 quote-unquote wrecks.
Each attendee receives a boarding pass. Before the faux ship lifts into the air, it sends riders hurtling down one of 4 slides before depositing them onto a crash mat.
While the Titanic-themed attraction is several years old, it recently came under fire from parents after going viral on social media.
According to some parents, they were not too thrilled with the notion of modeling a kiddie ride after the historical tragedy, some calling it distasteful, disrespectful, and strange.
The farm manager explained that they had initially renamed the ride amid pressure from critics, but ultimately decided to change it back after considerably more people urged them not to cave to the woke brigade.
The owner went on to say they get 500 people a day using it. There are no survivors, or for that matter, children of survivors alive today, so he doesn't plan on changing it anytime soon.
There are a few people online who admitted to finding it quite comical, but also pretty crazy to have as an attraction. I think it's wild. I do.
It's pretty crazy.
Do we need that?
Nah,
No.
not so much.
No. Could we have come up with something other than that? Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't think it has anything to do with
the Titanic. I think that the kids are going to be drawn to it because it's a ride.
Oh, see, I was going to say, I don't think it has anything to do with being woke. I think it simply has to do with respect for the dead.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah.
But I also, what I said, I don't think the kids are getting excited about it over that reason.
No.
I think that they see a ship and a ride and they're like, yeah, let's go on it. I think if that person who owns the farm had just changed the name in the first place, it really wouldn't make a difference.
Well, he did,
right?
But then they changed it back.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Not great. Not great. That's good. All right, don't go anywhere. When we come back, final thoughts.
We'll be right back.
You couldn't reproduce that right now, though, could you?
Of course.
Please
Oh.
don't. Please. At this hour, like my brain, we're at capacity right now.
It's mush already.
The eardrums, they've been ringing.
They've
From
not
the
been ringing.
sound.
It's the light.
When you go home, do you guys just need to like sit in silence for a little while? 'Cause I do.
I don't talk to anybody.
Just the drive home.
30 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't do it.
Absolutely.
No.
That's how we want to spend our final thoughts this morning. That does it for us here on ARC Rochester. Make sure to wake up with us again tomorrow morning starting at 4:57 on the
13 WHAM ABC. Join Steph and Mark later today for 13 WHAM News at midday. They will see you then. We will see you tomorrow.
Bye.